Hi everyone, so recently my account got the ability to upload 3-minute videos, and with that I want to take this opportunity to issue out an official, full-fledged addressal and apology for all my mistakes and misinformed slip-ups. First and foremost, I want to apologize that this did not come out earlier and that I didn't address every single mistake when it happened. I simply didn't have the balls to do so, and I was entrapped in the boys type mindset where apologizing would give in to the sensitive community, when in reality, apologizing is just taking accountability and acknowledging that what you did was wrong, and also gives closure to a lot of FUD that may be going around surrounding the mishap. I would like to start with talking about the whole Nick video situation. The videos that were made with Nick videos were simply me trying not to up the group dynamic during the trip to Texas. I got invited to a small gathering in Texas of influencers. Lance videos and Nick videos kept asking me to make videos, and I didn't want to come off as a dickhead and be like, no. So I just made the videos, and then I got caught up in like, you can be friends with different opinions, when in reality there was moral dissonance between me and him that just couldn't be justified. I deeply regret even giving him a platform and making him look as if he changed, because he did tell me that, and in reality he lied, and people like that should not be given a platform because of the hateful and harmful derogatory ideas they share with their audience. Next, I want to talk about when I said the T word about a year ago in March 2020. I thought that the T word was short for transsexual and transgender because it was thrown around in New York by my friends, and never understood that that was actually a derogatory term. I used it in a caption over my head while mouthing it in a video. I took the video down almost immediately and then re-uploaded it with the correct pronouns and the correct vernacular. And I want to apologize to the people that I harmed and the people that also defended me in saying that that was understandable, because a lot of people don't know when you should know. You should know these things and they should never happen. Moving forward, I don't want any of my supporters to defend my actions. I take full responsibility and accountability of my actions, and that they are not okay and should have never happened. Moving on, I want to talk about the general homophobia that concurred in my content. Past that, the general misogyny and stuff that I just generally do not agree with now, looking back. I used to try to adhere to my audience and make videos that would perform well with my audience, such as calling girls unfunny and using the term sus, which is now I just find corny and cringe. To add on, I was never transphobic, homophobic, or had a hatred for anyone in the LGBTQ plus community. I simply made these videos out of ignorance and did not understand the fact that this type of terminology enabled a type of hateful and harmful behavior from other individuals. So with that, I want to apologize to all that I harmed and influenced with this terminology. Something else that's not really talked about but I never addressed is the general use of "that's gay" with negative connotations. I grew up using "that's gay" with general negative connotations, such as, oh, we have a test today, that's gay. And even my gay friends would use it in New York and such, but I never understood that coming from a straight white dude, that just doesn't sound right. It's implying that gay equals bad, which is something I do not agree with. I remember posting a video when Pop Smoke died saying, I don't fuck with none of that gay shit, but rip Pop Smoke, man. And I deleted it right away because looking back, it sounded so stupid. And now, even with my friends, I make fun of that moment because it's just stupid. You sound dumb saying that type of stuff. So with that upbringing, it led me into using terms like sus, which just give being gay and being homosexual a negative connotation, which I never intended to. It's a byproduct of my ignorance. So I want to apologize for such, and to all the people that I harmed with such terminology. Furthermore, I want to address the idea that I mocked gay mannerisms and such. The reason why I wouldn't necessarily categorize it as mocking is because I don't have any negative connection to a gay mannerism. I see it copying this type of stuff as necessarily simply copying. And the reason why it came off as mocking is because of my history with sus and just general enablement of homophobia in my content. So I want to sincerely apologize to all that I harmed by ignoring and not addressing the copying of these mannerisms. Moving on, I want to address the anti-Semitic comments I've made in the past and anti-Semitic jokes I've made in the past. There was one TikTok video in which I said, my dad asking me, what are you doing in The Sims? And I said, building a concentration camp. It was stupid and honestly should have never been made, and I apologize for that. Furthermore, I made a comment under a video back in early 2020. It was a girl standing in front of Auschwitz taking a picture, which should never be done. And I commented, my grandpa said they had that gas with the weed emoji. The comment becomes personally more embarrassing when you take into account that I come from an Italian family who was put in work camps for resisting fascist forces in World War II. Typical, the boy's ignorant comment should have never been made, and I apologize to all that got offended because of my ignorant actions and that stupid comment. Finally, I want to address two things that happened recently. I uploaded a video that goes by the lines of, my Dominican friend says, hey, my cousins are pulling up, please don't mind them. And then it just shows a green screen of a bunch of relatively good-looking Dominican women. While I don't consider this fetishizing Dominican women, it is sexualizing, and looking back, it did push this stereotype that the Dominican woman, has straight hair, large breasts, large bottom, and which is not necessarily representative of the Dominican woman. It's a misrepresentation, and it's me actively pushing misinformation that I don't agree with. I grew up around Dominicans, and many of my relationships have been with Dominican women. This video should have at least been orchestrated better by showing a better representation of the Dominican woman. So I want to apologize to all who I made it feel uncomfortable in their own bodies, and to all Dominicans that felt that that was a misrepresentation of their culture and the Dominican woman. Lastly, on my spam, I posted a video saying I wanted a commie girlfriend, and got a lot of backlash in the comments, and wanted to make it understood that I see the left as way more educated and deep-thoughted, hence why I would make the comical joke that I want a commie girlfriend as a partner for a long-term romantic relationship. I was in no way fetishizing commies or the left, and I know that can come off as a leftist male moment. Personally, I am a democratic socialist, and my actions moving forward will only serve to solidify that statement. Moving forward, I will be more careful about what I post and the content I put out and how it influences people, as I have been doing for the past 6 to 8 months. I want to make it known that I am only 19 and am prone to make more mistakes and slip up more as I grow and learn. I see these as only corrections in my personal growth. I love you all and appreciate all who have not allowed my mistakes to define my character and the great person I want and seek to be. Thank you.